Have you noticed that most new traders don't quit because they hate the markets? They quit because the markets break them first. People come in with huge dreams of financial freedom, but after a few months or a few blown accounts, they just disappear. The crazy part? Most of them don't lose because their entry is terrible. They lose because they never learned how to survive. In this video, I'm not going to teach you how to predict the market. I'm going to show you how to prepare your psychology and your money so you can survive first and win later. Most new traders secretly believe one thing: if I can just be right more often, I'll be rich. So they chase magic indicators, secret strategies, and holy grails that almost never lose. But professional traders play a different game. They don't try to be right all the time. They try to stay in the game long enough for their edge to work. Trading is not about predicting the next candle perfectly. It's about managing risk and emotions over the next 100 trades. Here's the hard truth. You will have losing trades, even if your strategy is good. Even great traders have losing streaks. The difference is they expect them, and they design their risk so those streaks don't destroy them. Winning doesn't automatically make you a genius, and losing doesn't mean you're trash. What really matters is how you respond to both. Do you stay disciplined, or do you emotionally explode? Let's say your system wins 50% of the time. That's actually decent, but 50% doesn't mean win-loss in a perfect pattern. It means randomness. In 100 trades, getting 5 or even 10 losses in a row is totally possible and totally normal. If you don't understand that, one losing streak can make you abandon a good system or go crazy trying to win it all back. When losses hit, the real battle isn't on the chart. It's in your head. You start thinking, I have to get my money back right now. That's how revenge trading is born. Or you see a big move that's already gone and you jump in late out of pure FOMO, fear of missing out. These reactions feel urgent in the moment, but they almost always create more losses, more stress, and more damage. So let's talk about money. The first question is not how much can I make? The first question is, how much am I truly willing to lose without destroying my life or my sleep? You should not be trading with rent money, borrowed money, emergency savings, or any money you emotionally cannot accept losing. The capital you put into trading should feel like tuition, the cost you're willing to pay to learn and improve your skill. Once you know your total capital, the next step is deciding how much to risk on each trade. A very common guideline is to risk only about 1 to 2% of your account per trade, small and controlled. If you have a $1,000 account and risk 1%, that's $10 per trade. 10 losses in a row would hurt, but your account is still alive. If you risk 10% per trade, just a few losses in a row can turn your equity curve into a horror story. There's a brutal secret in trading math. The deeper your drawdown, the harder it is to get back to break even. Lose 10% and you need about 11% to recover. Lose 50% and you need 100% gain just to get back where you started. That's why small, controlled risk isn't playing scared. It's playing smart so you don't fall into a hole you can't climb out of. Your first job as a trader is not to double your account. Your first job is to avoid catastrophic drawdowns. Demo accounts are great for learning the mechanics, placing orders, setting stop losses, and practicing your strategy without pressure. But when you switch to real money, something changes. And it's not the chart. It's you. Suddenly, you hesitate to enter. You move your stop loss. You close winners too early, just because every tick now feels personal. That's why demo is for building your method, and live trading is for training your mind. You need both to survive. So how do you become the trader who actually survives long enough to win? You build a survival plan. First, define your capital and your risk. How much total you're willing to lose and what percentage you'll risk per trade. Second, define your strategy, what you trade, which time frames, and the exact rules for your entries, stops, and exits. Third, define your psychological rules, what you do after 3 to 5 losses in a row or when you feel tired, angry, or emotional. Before you trade seriously, run a simple checklist. 1. Have I defined how much capital I can truly afford to lose? 2. Am I using a small fixed percentage per trade, Or am I just guessing my position size every time? 3. Do I have a plan for losing streaks, or do I just keep clicking and hope it turns around? 4. Have I tested my strategy enough, at least 50 to 100 trades, to actually trust it? In the end, long-term winners aren't the traders who never lose. They're the ones who learn to lose properly, small, controlled, and without losing their mind. Prepare your mind, prepare your money, survive first, and the opportunity to win will always come back around. If this video helped you, hit like, subscribe, and share it with a trader who keeps blowing accounts. And tell me in the comments, what's the biggest psychological challenge you're facing in your trading right now?